choose one of these 9 villains to rule the world. Alright, so like usual, let's play the elimination game. The first one I have to get rid of, honestly, might just be Muzan. First of all, he's not any less evil than anyone else on the list per se. The problem is he'll treat humans like cattle, and if he has his way, humans will literally just be sheeps in a pen. There's another person on this list who pretty much do the exact same thing, except they're slightly kinder, just slightly kinder to their worshippers. I can think of at least one instance where this person, who's just like Muzan, was at least a little bit nice towards his followers, which can't be said for Muzan. He'll slaughter his own people for doing their job, so it's definitely a no for him. The next person who can also throw out is gonna be Sukuna. He eats people as a cannibal, and he's not any less of a psychopath than the previous one, so he's going out the same time. Then we can throw out Miruim again, for the exact same reason. He eats people and he's insanely evil. So far we've got 3 people and they all eat people. That's not a good sign. Next, we're gonna throw out Dio, who's just like everyone else on this list. He also eats people. But the reason why I have him slightly higher is because he was kind of nice to that one priest worshipper who was in the latest the latest JoJo. He was slightly kinder to him. So, I mean, at least there's that going for him, but he's still a cannibal. We don't want him around here. So go ahead and get rid of him. I think the guy in the bottom right might be someone from Parasite, but I'm not too sure. So I won't even really speak on him. The next person who we'd have to throw out is for sure Black Frieza. First of all, we're planets of weaklings. He's gonna slaughter most of us and then sell the rest of us into galactic slavery. That's a no from me every day of the week. Next, we've got some slightly better options, but not by much. And that would be, honestly, Aizen. To be fair with you, Aizen has no love whatsoever for anything human or anything weak in general, and that would be all of us. So at the very best, he might just ignore us all, and at the worst, he's going to release a whole bunch of creatures to force us into evolution. But that's slightly better than all the other on this list, which is a pretty scary thing to think about. Next, we've got Doflamingo, and we've already seen it. Just Rosa, he's gonna do some terrible things to us, and we're gonna hate it, but at least we won't all be cattle, so there's that. And then finally, the best here is gonna be Madara. He isn't necessarily evil. He wouldn't have to do the Tsukuyomi, Infinite Tsukuyomi, because the Earth is already way too weak to challenge him, so I think he'd be pretty decent. Not the good, but decent. So let me know if you agree in the comments below.